Hello and welcome back to this beautiful channel. Now I'm super excited for today's video piece. Today is going to be another informational garden tour. Now especially today there's a lot to talk about, so before we do going to start today's fun video, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you not miss every video, and please like this video. Let's go and start today's beautiful video. Now I will say today is a very rainy day. There's a huge storm and actually just downpour this morning. A little bit of some no rain time, a little bit of some sprinkles right now, but it's about to downpour right now. So today's video is going to feel very rushed, and that's because I'm trying to bypass not getting completely soaked while I'm out here. So now let's go and start today's video. All right, there's so many beautiful things out here. So excited for all of this. So check this out. Now, I'm growing romaine lettuce. I'm growing oak leaf. Two things of it actually. I'm growing butter crunch. Two things of that too. Very excited about that. I'm growing gourmet mixed lettuce. Very excited there. Over here, I'm growing cilantro. Now that is overgrown just drastically. So I really need to just take it out and replace it with some more cilantro. Sounds like it's about to start raining. I'm growing some parsley there too. Some beautiful grand lettuce, and I already did a cut and go with that. I'll probably just harvest the entire thing next time, probably in a few days. I'm also growing ruby red lettuce. Very excited about that. I'm growing bunching onions, oregano, spearmint, rosemary, two things of it. It's starting to rain slightly, so I'm gonna have to drastically hurry up. I'm growing spinach, asparagus, basil, not beautiful stuff. If you look around, you can, oh yeah, it's starting to rain. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna have to slightly speed up. I'm growing some beautiful strawberries right here. Those are growing very well. And if you look in here, they're starting to send out some runners. So very excited about that. And it is starting to downpour. So let's get under some roofing here. So we're just gonna have to do it from this view now. So over here, I'm growing some beefsteak tomatoes. Very excited about that. That looks beautiful. And if you check this out, there's tomatoes already on it. So that is super exciting. Now, I'm gonna take one for the team right now, and I'm gonna go out onto the rain and show you guys this stuff very quickly. I'm growing mustard, radish, beets, and beans. Those are some absolutely humongous raindrops. I'm growing some sweet corn. I'm growing some sugar peas. And over here, I'm growing a beautiful melon field. Now, walking over here, there's some very exciting stuff happening here. I'm growing some beautiful cherry tomatoes. Those are growing very well. Oh, we got some blooms right there. That's extremely exciting. And we got a ton of spring tomatoes, which are just classic normal sized tomatoes. And looks like the rain stopped. That's interesting. We got some beautiful tomatoes right there. Cross my fingers hoping those absolutely thrive, but right now they're not looking too good. I'm gonna have to slightly speed up because I know there's a huge storm front starting to come up. It's gonna rain very hard in about 5 minutes. So I'm growing zinnias. Check this out. They're getting ready to bloom in a way. They'll probably be blooming in maybe a week. But those are some absolutely beautiful blooms. So I'm very excited to show you guys those. I'm also growing marigolds. These are just big marigolds. Over here, I'm also growing some more cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes on this side also. And then right here, I'm growing yellow tomatoes, or I always do that in every single video. I'm growing the yellow peppers, red peppers, and the other row of green peppers. Now, if you guys have no clue what I'm talking about there, let's go ahead and go back to the main garden. I'm growing two different types of blueberries, Blue Ray, and something else, but I'm also growing lavender over there, and then I'm also growing green peppers. So those green peppers are actually the other half of what I just showed you a second ago. So let's go ahead and check this out. It's over there. I'm just not realizing I was about to talk about that and I got sidetracked because it started to downpour there for a second. Now I'm growing green peppers right there. Those have really started to grow very well. Definitely starting to send out the root structure, so that's exciting. I'm growing lavender. I'm also growing blue crop blueberry and Blue Ray blueberry. Blue crop is the one I can't remember there. Now, green peppers, I'm growing a few right there. Talked about it a second ago and talked about it a lot more while I was walking over here. But this area is absolutely beautiful. Very excited about that. Strawberries doing very well. going up here because there's a little bit to talk about. Over here, I'm growing some beautiful sunflowers. If you can look through here, I was actually hoping the front sunflowers would be dwarf ones, but it looks like they're actually like mammoth size, so that's interesting there. But at the end of the day, sunflowers are gonna be sunflowers. They're gonna be huge, huge. So at the end of the day, as long as they grow and bloom eventually, I'm fine with that. Now I'm growing a lot of very beautiful stuff over here. I'm growing cosmos, California poppy seeds, and golden daisies. Now check this out. That is a beautiful bloom. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then up there where you can see those white signs, I'm growing a lot of beautiful stuff up there. And the main plant up there is going to be hundreds and hundreds of cucumber plants. So, Storm's going to get here in about 2 minutes, so I'm going to have to do this outro very, very quickly. This garden is absolutely beautiful. To wrap it up very quickly with one last plant, this is kind of the display piece of the garden. Very colorful, very beautiful. Lots of tropical looking stuff happening here. If you're looking at the middle, there's some tropical elephant ears there. If you guys want to check those out, there's a lot of beautiful ones for sale on everything. If you guys want to check out, there's a tropical store. I don't know the exact name that comes to mind right now, but I'll most likely put it in the comments if you guys do want to check that out. I'm also growing marigolds around it. Those are just dwarf ones. I don't know the exact kind because I got them from the nursery up at Lowe's and they're pretty cheap. I don't know if they still have them. If you guys are interested in it, you could probably just check up at your local Lowe's, or you could check out maybe a local nursery. They'd probably have a ton left if you guys want to check those out. But other than that, I'm not seeing anything that I missed. So other than that, this is going to be the end of the video. So if you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you're not missing our video. Please like this video. That was a big raindrop. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.